Hi, my name's Lori Kane. I'm a project photographer at the Statesman Journal, and I'm with Diane Stevenson. She's the multimedia editor. And we are changing gears today. We are going to go wine tasting. We're not experts, but we love wine. We're on a mission to taste, to critique, and tell you all about the wonderful vineyards here in the Willamette Valley. And there's a slew of them. All you need. You need to love wine. Oh, thanks. We're on to another beautiful winery on another beautiful day.
And we're the only ones.
It's wine tasting time, folks. And we're going to have a good time. Oh, there. Hey, we're at Left Coast Cellars. We're going to step in there and try some of their Pinots, see what else they have. They might have white wines. We don't know, but we're going to find out. So come on in. Let's go, Diane. Come on. You got to come.
If there's anything you want to know, ask it. There's no wrong way to drink wine. There's no wrong way to taste wine. To start off with, what's the most important thing is just knowing what you like and what you don't like, and go from there.
Well, this is really good. I like the dryness and the fruitiness.
White wines are generally going to be crisper and more acidic than red wines, too. So you've got the nose, or the aromas, and then there's the mouth, or your palate, where you taste everything and you get the different taste sensations of fruits. And there's also the mouthfeel, which is kind of hard to describe, but it's one of the more important parts. It's how does the wine actually feel in your mouth? Does it dry your mouth out? Does it feel real thick? Is it real watery? What is the wine feeling like? It also tells you what kind of food you want to eat it with. If you have a wine that's really dries your mouth out and very astringent and almost bites you, great for barbecue.
Really?
Great for really heavy red sauces. Great for red meats. The notion of just white wine is good for white meat, red wine is good for red meat, is so outdated and old-fashioned, because you can have white wines that go well with red meats, red wines that go well with white meats. You can do pasta. What's pasta fall under? Depends on the sauce. If you have a really thick sauce, go with a really dry, very astringent red wine. Spicy foods and sweet wine go together so well, because the sweetness kind of takes away from the spiciness. It makes you want more food. Food makes you want more wine. If you find a good pairing, it's just wonderful.
Okay, now what are we trying here?
This is our 2005 Chardonnay.
Okay.
Now, typically I hate Chardonnays. I am not a Chardonnay
I'm not much of a Chardonnay person myself.
I like ours a lot.
Okay.
It is not like your traditional California-style Chardonnay.
Okay. The swirl.
Now, when you're smelling wine, there's a couple things you can do to help yourself out. You want to take a big, deep breath, but also do little breaths. Because do both of them, because you'll get different smells. Also,
that was like more mushroomy smelling.
Before you swirl it and smell it again after. Because what swirling does is it kind of volatilizes the wine and brings out more aromas that can sometimes cover up what you would smell before you swirl it. So,
I can't tell what I smell. I mean, I
had this problem for a long time.
Did
when
you
I
really?
first started, the only thing I could tell you was I like it or I don't like it.
But this
then the more wine you drink, the more practice you get, the more you can taste. So I went from being able to say I like it or I don't like it to I started describing wine as places. I would taste it and say, oh, this is a picnic behind a waterfall.
I love that. That's a great idea.
And the other people tasting the wine are like, oh, it tastes like peaches and grapes and strawberries and wet stone. And the great thing about that is nobody can call you on it and say you're doing it wrong. As soon as you say a place, people are like, oh yeah, I can taste that.
So when I don't know anything, just say a place. So when you don't
know, make up a place or a situation that it reminds you of.
Oh, Lincoln City at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. No, I'm just kidding. This is really tasty.
A lot of people like to look for the legs in a wine, which is when you swirl it, you can see the streaks of wine dripping down the side of the glass. What this shows you is the viscosity of the wine and kind of gives you a hint as to the mouthfeel, what it's going to feel like in your mouth, how thick it is, whether it's going to be syrupy, whether it's going to dry your mouth out or be big. There's a number of factors that can affect that, such as the alcohol content, the sugar levels of the wine, or just the tannin structure of the wine mostly.
Look at the legs. Look at legs.
Beautiful legs. You want to see my legs? Oh, right.
This is really smelly. I could just smell this wine all day.
I know. I have the same opinion about that one.
Yeah, Josh is so good.
The bouquet was my favorite part of it.
Awesome.
That's so tasty. This is Gary James. He's going to show us the way to sip our wine, so we get the maximum taste out of each tasting. Please,
Yes.
Gary,
yes.
demonstrate.
Breathe deeply. Don't be bashful. It's exciting.
Yeah, nothing to be shy about.
You want to aerate the wine. You want to aerate it and taste
Okay.
it. So.
Okay.
Exhale through your nose. Isn't that awesome?
I can't do that. Oh, that was good.
Is that awesome? Isn't that better?
Oh, like soup. I can do that.
Yeah, it's like soup. Yeah.
Okay, ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
And every part of your tongue is going to detect different flavors. So make sure you move it around a lot.
I swallowed it too. But that taste was different than the first taste.
Now, the next time, chew it when you do it.
And that is kind of what separates Pinot Noir from most grape varieties.
Pinot
is that
is so good.
Pinot has more complexity and more flavors than most other varietals. A good Pinot will take you all night to decipher.
It's an art.
It is.
See, all of my singing lessons, all my...
Oh, you do?
I took it... Oh, yes. I won't break out into song. But no, breathe with your diaphragm and then drink. Okay.
Wine tasting is hard.
Is it hard? This is a really smelly, nice wine.
It's like perfume.
Perfume. I'll bathe in it later. I can't afford to.
I can teach you a trick on that.
Oh, thanks.